Hello. Could you please describe the work you have been doing within your organization and briefly introduce yourself?
My name is Jeto Flaviah, and I live in UK. I'm here representing a group called African Women's Group. It's a group of women asylum seekers who flee their countries of origin, fear running away from persecution, and really come looking for protection. Yeah.
What is your story and where do you come from?
Well, I came from Rwanda after the genocide. I lost my husband there, and I left my children behind because I couldn't run away with them. And I ended up in UK seeking asylum.
Have you managed to reunite with your children?
Yeah, I did reunite with my children a year ago. It has taken me 10 years to be reunited with my children, and it wasn't easy. It has been a very big fight.
Can you please describe the fight you have been waging, and what were the main instruments you have been using?
All right. First of all, when you claim asylum, you are not believed. Your case takes a long time to be resolved, and by the time you get the status, your children are growing. So the point of family reunion becomes very hard because they maybe have become over 18. So it has been a fight in the sense that I had to make sure, convince the authorities that I have to be with my children. I'm the only person remaining in their lives. They were suffering where they were living, and I needed them to be with me, like any mother, like any parent. And by that, I had to go an extra mile to launch a campaign, which I call a mother's campaign, to make sure that mothers who are separated from their children are reunited with them. Regardless of the status they are given, be it refugee, be it just indefinite leave to remain. And it's the campaign that has been going on for a long time now. And I'm glad to say that among our group, 6 mothers have been reunited with their children.
Yeah. Who is the ally of the organization? Where do you get most support from?
Our African Women's Group is a self-help group. We don't have any funding, but we are based at Crossroads Women's Center, and the center has several groups. It has 15 groups, 15 other organizations, and these are the groups that help the All African Women's Group. But having said that, we do cases ourselves. People who have been through the experience help others who are going through the same experience. I mean, I don't know whether I'm very clear. If you win your status, you go through so many hurdles and you learn. And you come and help the same people that are going through the same. So in most cases, women who have come to the center or to our African Women's Group have had their cases exhausted, and most of them don't have solicitors. They are destitute, they don't have where to stay, and that's what we look into. We try to look solicitors for these women, resurrect their cases, look into what made them fail in their case, and put in fresh claims. And by doing so, many women have gone back in the system and have gained their status.
how did you convince the policymakers to? How did you talk with them? How did you negotiate? And what were some of the successes? Who has been willing to listen to your voices?
I should say that I've really made a lot of noise during my campaign. I've talked to the media. I've been with the media. I've gone to House of Parliament. I've talked to every possible place that I could be heard. And I've put in a petition for family reunion, and it has been signed online by so many people, even members of parliament, even prominent people from the government. Some have been very supportive. And we've got one MP from John MacDonald, who puts our issues in early morning sessions at the parliament, and they listen to the things that concern us, which is really a very good thing to have. And the group at the center, the groups at the center, like Law, which is Law Action for Women, Women Against Rape, Black Women's Rape Action Project, Women with Visible and Invisible Disabilities. They've all been supporting the group. And with that support and the support from the fellow members of our African Women's Group, I've managed to do that.
What do you see as the greatest shift that needs to happen in the order of the refugee and asylum seeker women for their situation to improve?
To be honest with you, things are not really good at the moment. Things have never been good with asylum seekers. But at this moment in time, things are getting worse. They've cut legal aid, so it will be very hard for an asylum seeker to present their cases and be heard. They are stopping legal aid on family reunion. Anyway, all the cuts that are affecting people are affecting asylum seekers more. They are feeling much pain. And so with this, I think the UK is not really following the guidelines that govern the human rights guidelines, and it's I don't know where we're ending. Many people are going to suffer. Many people are going. There will be suicides with asylum seekers. They've always been there, but things are going to be worse. And yeah, unless there is change in that, unless people are given support to be heard, to do their cases and time, and things are not going to get any better.
All right. I thank you very much, and I wish you all the best in your struggle. Thank you so much.
Thank you.